throughout the cell body and the dendrites, so all in here, the type of potential we get are graded potentials. Okay. And what causes that graded potential is a stimulus. Let's put on here stimulus, receptor, right? That's our flow of information there. And then you get a graded potential. What parts of the neuron get graded potentials? The dendrites, right? And the cell body. Those are capable of giving graded potentials. And we'll talk about the characteristics of them here in just a second. This axon hillock, this cone right here, if you will, is where we get, for lack of a better way of saying it, a threshold potential. Now, threshold potentials are always depolarizing, right? And it has to be at least minus 55 or stronger. Okay? If it's minus 60, nothing happens. You don't have that. You haven't reached threshold. And then once you reach threshold, if we reach threshold, what's capable of generating action potential is the hillock through the axon. This is where we get action potentials. It's all the way down through here. Okay. So let's see about this. Strong stimulus, strong graded potential. Probably reaches threshold, so we get an action potential and we release a neurotransmitter. Okay? Weak stimulus, weak graded potential. Sub-threshold means what? Beneath, right? Nothing happens. Strong or weak stimulus, hyperpolarizing graded potential. Further away from getting an action potential. Harder to get an action potential, inhibiting responses. Does that kind of make sense? Okay. So that's kind of the options we have, really. Okay. Now let's look at, in words, the characteristics of some of these. Let's put it in a table form and see if we can get an appreciation for these different types of